Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to compliment a woman when you're nervous and you've got anxiety, social anxiety, and you're shy, and I'm going to break down how you do it in steps. And this is going to make it a lot more easier for you, and I'm really excited to share this with you because I've overcome this problem myself that I had with talking to women because of shyness and anxiety and fear of rejection and not knowing what to say and being worried that I might offend the girl or I might upset the girl or I might come across creepy or strange or weird or make a girl feel not comfortable around me. So I learned how to do that. So tip number one is, before you even speak to a girl, it's the best tip I've learned. You have to know in your own heart and your own mind that you're not doing anything wrong. Because I teach guys how to be genuine. You know, you're not using any tricks or lines. You're not trying to make a girl feel bad or be disrespectful. You're going over because you're genuine and you want to say what you feel and be complimentary and try and get to know a girl and just see what happens. So that's very important. That really does give you the feeling that you've got a right to go and speak to a woman, which you have. It's completely natural. It's not illegal. You're not doing anything wrong. As I said, as long as you're not being rude or you're not being provocative or you're not being indecent or anything like that, you're being genuine and you're going over with good values, with respect, with empathy and with confidence. So that tip really does enable you to get your mind right and not allow the negative thoughts or being worried about what people think or what society thinks. It really does clear up that you're doing something genuine. There's no badness or bad intentions that you're having, right? So that's tip number one. Tip number two, I think it's really important that you keep it simple when you speak to a girl, when you're complimentary. Just keep saying what you feel and what you see. A compliment doesn't have to be something supernatural or long lines. Think about when someone compliments you. A compliment's just simply saying, "Excuse me, hi, I just saw you and you look really nice. I just wanted to say hello." Like stuff like that is so brilliant because it's so genuine. It doesn't make a girl feel pressured. If you go over and you try and say fancy lines or you say 10 complimentary things, a girl isn't going to believe that. Most people ain't going to trust that because it's too dramatic. It's too many compliments. So keeping it simple is really important. And the honesty, this is tip number three. Very important to be honest. You can say, look, I do feel nervous, right? Don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not bothering you, but I wanted to tell you you look really lovely, or I really like what you're wearing, or I like your walk, and 9 times out of 10 actually women will always respond in a positive way. This is guaranteed to not get you rejected or not get a negative reaction. I was literally just out yesterday and I complimented 3 or 4 women and all of them responded positively, and that's because I apply all the things I'm telling you, right? So that's really, really important. Next tip I'm gonna give you is, in order to keep the conversation going with a girl after you've complimented a girl, make her feel comfortable, you really want to have the confidence to ask questions and be curious and be interested in a girl. And the reason is, if you don't ask a girl or a woman that you're speaking to a question and you don't show interest, she's not going to show interest in you because obviously she doesn't know you. You're a stranger to start with. And it also shows initiative and it shows confidence, and women like it when you show an interest in them and you keep it simple. So let me give you an example, demonstration. So when you see a girl and you go over and you give the compliment, after you give the compliment, what I always do, what I've always done, which is common sense, I always ask them, what have you been doing today? What do you enjoy doing? What country are you from? That's it. It's really simple. And I might leave a link here if I can edit it. I might show you a clip of one of my conversations with women so you can see how it's done. So when you ask them, 9 times out of 10 again, girls will say, I'm from Spain, or I'm from Russia, or I'm from England. Or they'll say, guess where I'm from. And that's even better. When a girl says, guess where I'm from, that means that she's comfortable, she likes you, she wants to talk to you, she's giving you the opportunity, she's asking you, she's saying, guess where I'm from. If she wasn't interested and she didn't want to talk to you, a woman will say in her own right, look, I appreciate it, but I'm in a rush, or I don't want to talk to you, or why did you ask me that, right? So that's like worst case scenario, in which if a girl did say that, you'd just be a gentleman and say, okay, look, no problem, didn't mean to bother you, or sorry that you feel that way, have a good day. Or if a girl's really rude, you could just say, okay, you know what, you're having a bad day, and you just leave. But most cases, if you follow what I said, they won't leave, you're going to get good reaction. So like I said, you have to ask questions to get the conversation going. Now the next step, because obviously it is really great if you can compliment a girl. And one tip I'm going to give you as well, if you're really, really shy and it's so difficult for you to speak to women, you can just apply step one. This is what I always do with my clients, right? You can break it down, so you don't have to have a long conversation. You don't have to get a phone number. You can just give a compliment and just say, like, I just want to come over and say, I was walking here, I was in the shop or in the coffee shop and I noticed you. And you look really nice, you look lovely, all right? She's like, oh, thank you. It's like, all right, have a nice day, nice to meet you, have a great day, all right, bye, and walk off. That's such a great step. Don't undervalue that and think, oh, that's not good because I'm not getting a number or I'm not getting a date. No. That will give you confidence, plus it feels good and you're getting to know someone. That's a great achievement. Think about it, right? The average person right now in the whole world, men and women, how many people could actually go out and have the confidence and the courage to go up to a stranger that they've never met and to pay the stranger a compliment? Most people wouldn't do it. Why wouldn't they do it? They're really frightened about the person thinking they're weird or getting rejected, or a lot of people are really scared of the awkwardness. I think that's one of the big fears guys have. They're scared of getting awkward. Now, look, we all get awkward from time to time. It's not the end of the... Actually, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't mean anything. If you go over and get awkward, I know in that situation, that moment, it doesn't feel nice when you get awkward or you stutter or you can't get your words out or you look panicky in the face. But life's going to go on, you know, that it's going to pass. It ain't going to be forever. It's not going to haunt you. So you have to put yourself through these situations in order to get more confidence for speaking to women. And then you're going to be less awkward if you follow these steps. So remember what I said, you don't have to go further. If you do want to go further, this is my next tip. A key thing is learning how to keep a conversation going. So once you've given a compliment and a girl is responded positively, she likes it, she wants to talk to you, once you've asked a question about where is a girl from, or what does she do for a job, or what her hobbies are, or what does she think about a certain current event that's going on, that's trending, or whatever's going on in the world. Once you've established that with a girl, you now want to keep the conversation going. So how do you keep the conversation going? Well, you keep the conversation going by continuing speaking. How do I keep the conversation going in this video? If I stop now and get awkward, obviously the video stops, or I say, okay, that's enough. And I can stop now. This has been a great video, many amazing tips, right? But if I want to go on a little bit longer, it's been 8 minutes now, we're probably going to go on till 10 minutes, a couple more minutes, right? By the way, if you're getting value from this video, hit like, subscribe to my channel if you're new. On this channel, we help you to get control of your fear and anxiety so you can live the life that you want. Share it with a friend. So it's pushing yourself. When that anxiety comes up, excuse me, and you've got negative thoughts or there's a feeling I've got to get away, it's staying in. Just saying a few more words, and what you'll find is you'll come to a point in the conversation where you'll actually get more relaxed. With talking to the girl, she'll get more relaxed and you'll get deeper and deeper in the conversation. You'll get to a point where you'll lose track of time. You're not going to be self-conscious. You're not going to have that social anxiety, and both of you are going to feel comfortable. And that's an opportunity for you to say, I've really enjoyed it. Do you want to go for a coffee? Do you want to go out with me? You can ask a girl. That could be your wife. That could be your girlfriend. I've got so many people all around the world in long-term relationships. Some people have actually got married with their dream wife because of applying what I'm teaching you today. I've got several long-term relationships, meeting women in public, on the street, or in a train station, or in a coffee shop. And honesty is the best policy. As I said, I don't teach tricks or pick-up lines, and that's really what we're in love. They appreciate when you're honest. And look, worst case scenario with handling rejection, if a girl does reject you, it's fine. Everyone gets rejected in life. Failure equals success. One girl rejects you, that's fine. Or one girl's got a boyfriend, just respect that. You'll meet someone. The key is not quitting. So these are all the tips in how to compliment a woman and get a good reaction. I would say 90% of the time, maybe 95%, if you apply what I said, most times you can't listen. You have to stop listening to the negative media or negative magazines or negative men or other negative people in the world that say women don't want to be approached. It's not true. They do. Most women do. I've approached thousands and I've dated a lot of beautiful women and I've got a lot of shy men. I've had women say to me, this is great that you approached me. Most guys don't do it. Keep doing what you're doing. So I've spoke to women that I didn't know at the start were married and they said, keep doing what you're doing. You're going to meet you'll meet a wife or you'll get a girlfriend. You're a great guy. So a lot of positive women are encouraging us men to break out of our shyness and fears in order to be a better version of ourselves. So hope you enjoyed those tips today. I'll see you in the next video. Let me know in the box below if there's anything that you want me to talk about in another video, and let me know if this video helped you. Remember, go and practice it, break it down. Just do little steps at a time. Just learn how to say hello, get more comfortable, and then say have a nice day, walk off. Once that gets a bit easier, stay a little bit longer, ask a question. Like I said, once the girl starts answering the question, last bonus tip I'm going to give you, right? This is an extra, we'll continue another video, conversation skills. The best tip for keeping a conversation going with a woman and not running out of things to say is to have a topic in mind that you want to talk about and to find out what topic a woman is interested in. For example, if you both are interested in business and entrepreneurship, that's the main thing you want to focus on talking about. That's going to give you a lot of things to say. It's going to keep conversation going. Or, you know, cinema or hobbies or traveling. It doesn't really matter what it is, as long as the girl's interested in it, you're interested in it, and that's a great way to find a common interest and build a connection. I'll make more videos if you want on numbers, dates and things like that, alright? Remember, become fearless.